What's going on, folks? Look, man, I gotta tell you, I have just watched a very impressive film, and that is Extraction, which is going to be streaming on Netflix come April 24th. This film, yeah. Look, really quick, I'm just gonna go about the synopsis, then I'm gonna break down some things because, man, instantly this movie starts and it's just full of action and it's so impressive, so impressive. But look, anyway, Tyler Rake, played by Chris Hemsworth, is a fearless black market mercenary with nothing left to lose when his skills are solicited to rescue a kidnapped son of an imprisoned international crime lord. But in the murky underworld of weapons dealers and drug traffickers, an already deadly mission approaches the impossible, forever altering the lives of Rake and the boy. Also, I want to add that also in the director's notes is filmed in India and Thailand with an international cast and crew. Hargrave combines relentless action and finely tuned drama to drive a story set in a part of the world that's never been seen by a global audience, which is so true, which is important. Why I wanted to make sure I got that to you guys. So even before I talk about the notable names that you may already know of, Sam Hargrave, who is a very accomplished stunt coordinator, makes his directorial debut in this film, and God, does he nail it. He absolutely nails it. And the combination of an original script from Joe Russo on this, Sam does an amazing job here. Coming out the gate swinging with a phenomenal film here, and you can see much of his fingerprints all over the stunt coordination that's done in this film because it's just amazing. So, hats off to this man from that transition from just being a really accomplished stunt coordinator to making his directorial debut. Phenomenal job. But also, I got to mention that this is produced by the Russo brothers and also a producer credit by Chris Hemsworth. So, yes, this was exciting. And the reason why this was exciting, man, I mean, come on now. We're talking about Thor and the Russo brothers. The last time these guys were together, I don't know, something pretty magical happened. But yes, this was amazing. This was amazing. Chris Hemsworth is a bad man. He had the producer role credit and starring in this film. Absolutely amazing. And again, the screenplay by Joe Russo and the story by the Russo brothers. I mean, just the combination we know pays dividends. But look, let me tell you, the cinematography in this movie is so good. And here's what I want you guys to think about when I say this now. The cinematography is so good because, when you think about cinematography, you're thinking about how the movie is shot. And, of course, you're thinking about visuals. But I really want you to when you watch this, really look at the aerials and the dynamics that the cameraman must be having to endure in order to get this shot. I gotta be honest, if there's a behind the scenes of this film, I need it because I want to see a cameraman filming the cameraman, seeing the stunts that he had to go through in order to get this done, because it was just that crazy. There's this, man, I'm trying to keep this as non-spoiler as I can, but oh my God, there's some scenes that's just gonna really blow your mind. And then again, there's this one scene in the very beginning that's just so dope that really opened my eyes up to the fact of all right, the cinematography is going to be good, and it only got better. But yeah, the hand-to-hand combat and the gunfights was so impressive. The action and all was just so impressive. And sure, Thor didn't use a hammer, but he sure as hell used a rake in this film. And he actually used some of that Thor strength from Midgard as well. So yeah, I gotta mark out for the Avengers at some point. You'll catch that in some of my reviews. It is what it is. But look, this film gave 0 F's about kids. I hadn't seen so many kids in this film take L's. I mean, I'm just gonna believe it at that. But kids, how typically kids are kind of untouchable in films, they're just there and they're foreshadow thing. Oh no, kids got it just as much as adults got it in this. So yeah, kids were not off hands. They were taking major L's in this. Again, the action scenes, the chase scenes were very entertaining. And I have to say, as much as I said Chris Hemsworth is starring here. The little boy in this film does an amazing job. He's also going to be in this movie I'm looking forward to called Tenet. I can't wait for that to come out. Rudrasha Jaiswal. He does a phenomenal job, like really good job in this film, and him and Chris Hemsworth together just really brings this really organic energy together that really carries the movies at times. And then not to discount anybody else, because there's plenty of other people, notable names as well, that pop up in this film that gives good performances too. When you're talking about action, the one thing I like to say is that, especially with video games like to really make their, the graphics look as realistic as they can so that it feels, real practical and natural. And I feel like what this movie did was that I feel like it's going to be source material for video games to draw from, because some of the scenes and how they were shot kind of makes you feel of like some of the scenes that you see in like Battleground or Call of Duty, but realistic. So like, really, really, really good. Like, I want to say like something like Hardcore Henry with like the GoPro and how the action was kind of done in that way, but like much better. But again, I feel like this is truly going to be, one of those type of films that video games are going to use for source material, because it had that video game feel at time, and that's absolutely a positive thing to take from that. But again, if I could just get the behind the scenes with the cameraman here, I would be all for that, because like the cameraman and his stunts and the action that he goes through, keeping up with these scenes and however it's done, and just the cinematography for a period, it's just that good. I would be all on board for that. And again, a lot of these scenes are really gonna blow your mind. All I gotta say is like, there's this one scene with a truck and a guy and the word boom. Wait till you guys see that. Wait till you see that. But I can't emphasize enough. I know I keep going back to this, but really pay close attention to the cameraman work, because like it's in my notes, and it's at different points of this movie that I just keep getting more and more impressed of how the cinematography is done in this film. Absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. And sure, there's some CGI, but not over the top or insane amount at all. So a lot of it look really practical, and it makes the movie look really like fluent and all. There's just some really epic scenes, period, that just really flow all together. It's really well done. And, as much as the movie progresses, so does the action, the violence, the gore, and just everything. Just all elevates as the movie gets deeper and deeper into the resolution. It ups the ante one after another. And it's truly impressive. I got to be honest, too. By the time the movie was ready to end, I had no clue how the movie was going to end. I didn't know what was in store for the ending at all. I just really had no clue. But I was thoroughly pleased at how it ended. It was dope, because again, with all the action and all the suspense and just all the thriller that this provides, there's a little emotional toll attached to it, and everything just kind of going all types of ways. You just have no clue what's going to happen. But I was so pleased at the end. I was very happy. I got to be honest too. If this was in theaters, I would have probably been standing up clapping. But unfortunately, it's on Netflix, and I think it's a little awkward if I had been standing up clapping in my house alone. So, but again, it gave me that type of feel. I was ready to give it the biggest applause ever, because I was down for this. I'm gonna be honest. I'm ready to watch this again, talking about it, because I just had that much fun with it. But again, it's going to be streaming on Netflix come April 24th. Extraction. It is bomb, y'all. It is bomb. It's bomb. It's an hour and 43 minutes, and the entire time you keep your seatbelt on, because it's going to have you at the edge of your seat, and it's going to be so entertaining. It's a legit movie. I'm thoroughly impressed. I enjoyed this so much. But you guys, let me know what you think after you view it. Come back in the comments, let me know. Until the next one, I'll be right here.